reason why we have to even hear that. You know.
Yeah. We gotta get to the stage. We gotta do like 2 more questions.
Yeah. The thing I'm going to ask about is the education system. You have the Dead Prez song, Day Schools, in which you basically diss the whole school system.
Yes.
But you have a degree, I don't remember in what, but that means that you went through the whole education system. So what was the whole idea behind it? Is it still more like understand your enemy, or what was the message behind the school?
Well, Omi got to speak because he's the one, and I went through the U.S. education system too, but I'm going to keep this brief. The song Day Schools and our album, Let's Get Free, and I was so proud to have presented it, but it wasn't complete. You know, it wasn't complete. It was just the content page in the book. It didn't even get to chapter 1. That's just the content page that says this is what we have. So with that being said, we thought in the year 2000 that the world would blow up, everything would be in confusion, and this would be the last thing we could say. So this is what we're going to say, and we're going to say the last thing we can say. But it was incomplete because the thought had to be not only fuck they schools, but create our own school. That was the end part of the sentence. Independent school, charter school, revolutionary political education is most important for our people. So in that, you know, that's what I say today. You know, I was a victim. I was victimized by the U.S. educational school system. But luckily, it was through revolutionary political education. I was drawn out of that, and I'm so happy. And so I think Omi can speak to you about the usefulness of what.
What did you study?
What did I study in school?
Yeah.
I went to high school, and I went to college for a year. I didn't really get a major. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get a major in college. So I went to high school and did that bullshit, you know, the same bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't have a major, you know, it's U.S. bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you know, the most useful part about it is the mathematics, you know, the math and the science, so we can count money. Yeah. I went to school, I actually got a master's degree in international relations. And it was important for me to go to school, because like Em said too, you know, your products are your experience, and we victims of our surroundings. That's why, you know, I'm POW, you POW, we all prisoners of war, because we can't regulate what goes on in our community. And it's been like that my whole life, my father's whole life. So when I was coming up, you know, they had this big aspiration, you know, you need to be successful to go to college. And that's a lot that we bought into. You know, we felt like, I used to watch janitors and motherfuckers washing the windows, and I'm like, I'm not going to be fucking doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to regulate my life any way I want to. And at that period, I was manipulated like so many other of us was, to think that college was this route to get out. But the truth of the matter is, when you have knowledge of what you want to do, when you understand, when you can formulate the idea in your mind, that means you can manifest it and you can visualize it right before your eyes. It just takes time and a plan. You know what I mean? Fuck college, because that right there is not necessary for everybody to reach success. You know what I mean? And not to shit on people who have their success, because I got a degree, but I never ever got hired for nothing. They laughed at me when I came in there and told them I had a master's degree. I either got I was too qualified or underexperienced. When the truth is, I'm a black man that's gonna come up in here and take your job. You know what I mean? And they don't want that. So you gotta understand what you capable of doing from young. That's why my message, POW, is to the youth. I speak to the youth most times I can. If I have my last word, it'll be to the youth to say, do what you're gonna do now. 12 years old is not too early. 12 years old is when it happens. You gotta know what you want to do then, and you gotta make it pop by the time you're 16. You know what I mean? These crackers out here, they come into money because the money is trickled down from years of oppressing us. You know what I mean? They kids come out and they 16 years old running their daddy's business. If they can't succeed in college, they go work for their daddy's business. If they can become cokeheads, they can just rely on their father, their mother's wealth. We can't do that for ourselves. You know what I mean? We need to start 8 years old, 7 years old. You gotta know what you. Oh, I might want to be a doctor. That means this route is this route. I might, because you know what I mean. It's doctor. We need doctors out.